It's the end of the cooldown trading mode era for World of Warcraft retail PvP as Team Liquid breaks up with Sea-Doo, Sam-I-Am, and Mez. And while I feel very bad for Big Daddy Doo and Sweet Sammy, Mez can go to hell for what he did to me in Shadowlands. Me and my buddy were just farming Conquest, doing some 2v2. My buddy was like, I think we're about to fight Mez on his ult. And I was like, who's Mez? And he's like, bro, he's like a god tier DK. And I said, I'll run around the pillar and kite Mez out, and you just go kill the boosted guy, and we'll win. No problem. And turns out, I'm not even sure that arena had a pillar. It was just pain, chaos, and terror. Only took about 20 seconds, but that's how I met Mez. So he can go to hell. And you know what? DKs can go to hell too. Don't think I forgot about that shit that went down in Legion. Remember that? When you guys waited till the High Lord stepped out and you came with your little posse through the back door, busted up some recruits, then you guys teamed up on that fake Paladin. That's what I tell you. You can't count on Blood Elf Paladins because they're not infused with light. They just do holy drugs. They get it injected from the Sunwell or they suck it out of a Naru. Hell, they'll take it off the bathroom floor. Just a nice old line of holy powder so that they can pretend to be real Paladins. And if you're looking for a little bump of something good, I got a Clips channel I started. Thought you were finally going to be cool enough to have a Paladin on your team, but then what happened? The light came on. Remember to tell your fourth horseman, if he ever comes around here again, we'll give him another. Think what we should have done is had a giant bonfire at the end of Wrath and gathered up all the DKs. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for your help. And then we should have piled them up and lit them on fire, along with all the other undead shit. And every time I see a DK, it makes me want to get all the Paladin mains and all the DK mains, and we're going to get our blue jeans on and our switchblades out. We're going to turn on the salsa, and we're going to have this out. You hate to see the pillars of the community fall, but there are seasons to things. And even though it's a little dark right now, I think the future is looking very bright for retail. And I would even say for retail PvP. Because coming right up here on June 17th, patch 11.1.7, and what's coming with this? The rotation assistance button. My official position has always been if you need a rotation assistance button that you should probably just simplify the rotations. But I think I am open to the idea that this is actually a nice compromise, that it gives you the best of both worlds. You get to build complex specializations and talents and rotations that excite competitive players and very skilled players. At the same time, this button comes in and allows people who are just more casually oriented or unable to play at that level for whatever reason, distractions, disabilities, whatever it may be. Now they can also play and enjoy the game. One of the number one complaints you'll always see about retail is that it's just too complicated. Well, this is a major step in reducing that complication. We're also going on an add-on purge, which I think is going to be the best thing for PvP. PvP is best when you're in there blowing up shit or healing your allies, not tracking everybody's cooldowns and trinket timer. While PvP is still uniquely awesome and cool. There's nothing like it out there. I don't think there's another MMO that touches the fluidity of movement and the feel of playing a Paladin. I don't think there's anything like it out there. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing on the horizon. So it looks like WoW is going to be here and kicking ass for a while. I think it's really easy to look at this Legacy of Arathor patch and just look at it as another filler patch until we get to 0.3. But when you see the rotation assistance coming in, you know we're working on purging the add-ons. I mean, this patch is kind of the first step, I think, in a much better direction for retail. Plus, this one-button assistance, I mean, this allows you to play in such an awesome way. I mean, you drop your HUD, you come out here to the Arathi Highlands, right? I mean, isn't this every Paladin's dream? Come out here and smash bad guys, protect peasants. Then we go back to Stromgarde Keep, do some quests, learn some lore. I mean, this is one of my favorite zones. All the time with you guys with your favorite zones, talking about Nagran, Grizzly Hills, all this shit. Where's my Arathi Highlands fans at? The rolling hills, the awesome castle, the cool little villages, the orc fort, the ogres. So we're out here, you drop your HUD and you go around and you tear stuff up. Come on. That doesn't look like fun to you? But so much cool T-Mog coming. First off, you can get these awesome lamplighter shoulders, which obviously is Paladin gear. You'll see other classes wearing them, but it's embarrassing because they're made for Paladins. They've added this lore walking. It's pretty much like a scenario that you run and level up in that also brushes you up on some old lore. If that's something that interests you, I'll probably do a few of these things. I might even do some videos on these because it'd be good for all of us to get brushed up. Also got these overcharged delves in, and you'll see on the map, if you look at them, they have these sparks. That means it's hot and ready to go. You come in here, there's tougher enemies, better loot. You know, they haven't shown us the delve numbers. They keep logging all the rating participation and the Mythic Plus runs per week. Let me see my delve numbers. Talk about what's the new in-game activity, because I got a feeling a lot of y'all are like me and we're punching these things out. I have a good time in delves. Tell you that right now, and I think they got a lot of potential. I'd do like class-specific delves. I think would be awesome. Come in here and just have to burn a bunch of undead shit once a week. Go help a village somewhere, you know, different scenarios. Come on. One thing to note with these overcharged delves is that they're going to be part of a new piece of gear. Remember how we got the ring from the recycled BFA island? Well, now when you do these overcharged delves, you're going to get this Titan disc belt. And as you continue to do them, you can upgrade the belt. And apparently it's going to be very high eye level, very nice piece of gear, and carry into the beginning of Season 3. Also, there's a really cool mount you can get. I get that this is a reskin, but with the electricity on it and the color, I'm a big fan. The time waves are getting turbulent again as well. And this is my favorite thing coming into the patch, because what do I always tell you I love? I love those time walking dungeons, baby. They're dynamic, they're nostalgic. You go in there and you blow it up, but let's be honest, they're a little easy. Okay, I always, let's say, work out the healers, but you really can't because it feels more like you're in Diablo than Warcraft. Well, time walking's getting a touch up. Basically, they're going to be just a little bit harder. Not a lot, but just a little bit. You get some more badges for doing them, and I'm excited for this change. I love time walking. You'll see there's a new set of dungeons added to the time walking rotation here. Week 1, please welcome the Battle for Azeroth dungeon package. And let's be honest, BFA had some treats. I mean, Waycrest Manor alone is a masterpiece in art, theme, the music. Running through this haunted-ass house, there's some creepy shit in here. This whole thing would be in flames if it were up to High Lord Oklahoma. This is a nightmare. Altaldazar with the big dinosaur. Freehold. Feels like you're attacking Tortuga. King's Rest was all right. The Motherlode. And let's not forget the Pug Breaker. Shrine of the Storm. Right here at the Tide Sage Council. Where were you, dear WoW player, when Brother Ironhall and Gale Caller Faye were sitting here breaking pug after pug after pug? Oh, these two. A lot of good times. So you get the BFA Dungeons week 1, and then we go on our time walking crusade for 7 weeks, just tearing up all this old content. I think it's a great way to use it. And what do I always swear by? WoW dungeon content without peer. There is nothing like going in there, using all your abilities, working with your team to wreck shop. And just to remind you who the king of time walking dungeon is, it's that prop Pally. And I don't want to hear any more from the new guys about how you can't even have fun in these dungeons because the tanks just pull the whole room. You're damn straight. I got Divine Toll and I plan on using it. Just push your one button and keep up. That's the new rule. We don't want to hear it. We got to train these new guys up. This ain't classic, son. This is retail. Keep moving. So when this launches and you queue it up and all of a sudden you see me in there as your tank, put your chin strap on. We're going hot. Coming on the 1st of July, kiss a lot of your freak time goodbye because you're going to be camping this greedy emissary all night and all day because he is going to drop this recolor of the tier 2 set. One look and you know you're going to farm this, and you can guarantee from the moment I collect this set, you're going to see it in like 5 videos. How sweet is that? I mean, if you're a Blood Elf Paladin, you have to. You have to. I will take whatever recolors you want of this set. I love it. I love it. I saw this meme over on the Classic WoW subreddit and it clipped me. Oh, these damn YouTube content creators. Damned a lot of them. And I know I'm part of this problem. It's true. I mean, this is what happens, right? I call it the F5 content tornado that gets spun up at the launch of every new WoW expansion or relaunch or second relaunch, whichever one we're on now. And yeah, within a little bit of time, we're on to the next one and we're spinning up the next tornado. And I'm most certainly part of the problem. It is true that this is the nature of content creation. It's also kind of true. This is the nature of World of Warcraft and gaming in general now. I mean, I know a lot of people that come in, they play a game for a little bit, and then they leave and go play other games. I don't think that's very atypical. And now, even in the World of Warcraft, a lot of the community plays one version of WoW for a bit, and then they go and play another version. The key thing, I think, is just always have a great time and or have a community of people that you have a great time with, and then it doesn't really matter what you're doing. I will be honest with you, I plan on skipping Mist of Pandaria, and I won't have a lot of Mist content because I'm actually really excited with the direction that retail's going, and I'm looking forward to this 11.1.7 patch. I just really like a lot that retail has to offer. I like the fishing, I like the delves, I like the transmogs. I love all three Paladin specs. I mean, the worst Paladin spec to me is Holy, and it's still all right. And I liked Mist, but it wasn't one of my favorite expansions. And at some point, to me, this doesn't feel like going back and playing Classic. It just feels like old retail. And I'm having a pretty good time in regular retail, and with the changes they're adding and the new content they're giving it, I'm even more excited. So I'm probably just going to keep hanging out in retail because I'm having a good time there. But for all of you headed into the Mist, I hope you have a lot of fun, and I think a Paladin would look great on you because I know a lot of people love that expansion. It's easy to look at how divided the WoW community is across all these different versions and see it kind of as a sad thing, and in a way it kind of is. It was fun when we were all playing the same version, and everybody playing on the same version is a lot better as a content creator, but what's good for the hive isn't always good for the bee. And so I think what's best for the WoW community is to have all these different versions. Sometimes you're looking for something new, and sometimes you'd like to go back into something old that you know was a really good time. And you can just do that now, all from your Battle.net browser. So the new content is cool, and I think these are some really neat additions to retail, coming in with the League of Arathor patch. And around the corner, you got MoP Classic, and then, of course, Era's going to keep advancing into AQ and I guess eventually into TBC. And we'll see when we get there what that looks like. Look to the stars, my Oklahoma gang. What do you see? Is it not a sign? Single button rotation, time walking dungeon, and gear getting handed out like candy at a parade. Tells you it's time to retail, baby. And where's it all going down? Out here in the beautiful Arathi Highlands. You stroll around here, you bust up some bad guys, and then we go and we kick it in the keep. Beautiful art, beautiful music, and kick-ass abilities going off everywhere. Time to shine, family. See y'all out there. Oklahoma out.